The issue opens with a young Bruce Wayne standing over the bodies of his dead parents as the killer runs away. We know something is off when Commissioner Gordon recounts the crime to Batman himself on the rooftop where they usually meet. Somehow, Batman is investigating the death of Thomas and Martha Wayne as though he existed at the same time as a young Bruce. The young Bruce Wayne finds Batman in his parents' room, holding his mother's pearl necklace. Batman notices the necklace missing a pearl and asks Bruce to try and remember, was it a complete set that night? Had his mother worn the necklace while it was missing a pearl? Bruce doesn't remember. Batman assures him and says, "Yes, you do. Think, reason, remember, be worthy of your parents. Be the detective that finds their killer." In response, Bruce deduces that it must have been a complete set. He tells Batman, Mother she wouldn't wear something, she was always perfect." At a bar, Batman finds a man bragging about buying a single pearl from a man for $137. By holding this man off an overpass and threatening to drop him, Batman is able to learn from him that he bought the pearl from Frank Giala. The man then begs Batman, "Okay, that's all I have. I gave you whatever I had. I swear, honest. And now you won't do it, right? You promise. Say you won't do it. Say you won't drop me." With teeth clenched, Batman replies, "I won't drop you." The man screams as he is dropped from the overpass and ultimately lands in the back of a truck, allowing him to survive. Batman tracks down Frank Giala and from him learns the original source of the pearl, the killer of Thomas and Martha Wayne. This man is sitting on a train discussing with another passenger how much he loves trains, how they have always made him feel safe. He is, of course, blissfully unaware that Batman has appeared in the window behind him. Young Bruce is visited by a smiling Jim Gordon, informing him that Batman got the killer. The killer stands trial and confesses, explaining that he was looking for money. When he pulled the gun on Thomas and Martha, before he knew it, he pulled the trigger. Young Bruce angrily watches as the man completes his monologue before the court and says, "I was a coward. I was suspicious. I was nothing but that, you know?" We see that this young Bruce Wayne is broken. He is inattentive in class. He can't sleep. He walks alone in the rain. He lies in the grass staring at a red sky. He looks solemnly at pictures of him with his parents. He walks alone in the snow. He can't sleep but cries instead. He stands in the alley where his parents were killed. The mayor of Gotham is an old friend of Bruce's parents, and at Bruce's request, arranged for a personal meeting between him and his parents' killer. Jim Gordon escorts him and explains that he doesn't think the visit is healthy. Bruce disagrees. When they arrive at the cell, the killer extends an arm through the bars of his cell and offers an apology to Bruce. His face is one of horror as his throat is slit and his arms are sliced open by a razor Bruce managed to sneak into the cell. Young Bruce is pulled away by the guards, and then, for the first time this issue, we see reality. We see that the man killed was not the murderer of Bruce's parents, but was just another inmate in Gotham City's correctional facility. We see that young Bruce Wayne is not here, but in his place is a child, with the names Thomas and Martha carved into his face. We see a boy named Matthew, now fully believing himself to be Bruce Wayne. We learn that Matthew has just brutally murdered a man who was being held on a drug charge, someone with no history of violence. This isn't the first time Matthew has done this either. In the interrogation room, a correctional officer yells at Matthew, "I'm tired of this. Do you know how damn tired I am of these bodies, Matthew? Of telling my bosses I can't get control of some kid." Matthew angrily replies, "My name is Master Bruce, son of Thomas and Martha Wayne, who are forever dead and for whom I shall forever seek vengeance." In a conversation between two correctional officers, we learn that this is Matthew's 7th kill. Although he will be the youngest inmate and the only child held there, they decide he will be sent to Arkham Asylum, where he can be their problem, where the people he kills will deserve it. Matthew, with an expression somewhere between anger, despair, and satisfaction, says to himself, "Mother, Father, I love you. I miss you so."